Is the Cornermen Radio live with Barzini and BOXINGEYE. The new king, King Swift, Jarrett Hurd. Man, yo, I'm so happy for Ernesto and Jarrett, man, because these guys, man, deserve it fucking all, bro. Like, it's great to see the impossible. Like, people don't realize how feared Lara was, man. Like, I remember years back, man, when Andrade wanted to fight the Charlos before he fight Lara. J-Rock, they all didn't seem confident or willing to jump to fight Arizandi Lara. And to see what Jarrett Hurd did to him, now in 2018, he wasn't the most feared, but from 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, Lara was feared. Like, Triple G kept turning down that fight. Like, I know Triple G looking at that situation like, damn, bro, like, I should have took that fight. I know for a fact Triple G would have knocked out Lara. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back to the Hurd. Jarrett Hurd versus Liam Smith. They both are kind of cool with each other on social media. Liam Smith said some great comments about Hurd. And I think Liam Smith is more willing to fight Jarrett Hurd. Now, you see, the tricky part is Liam Smith has to beat Saddam Ali and beat him in New York. You know, Saddam Ali is from New York, so it's going to be a tough fight to win. You know what I mean? The judges, the team, all that. But if Liam Smith can get through that fight, I think he should fight Jarrett Hurd, because let's be real. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn making a fight together is really hard and really slim to make. Then the next $1 million fight is fighting Jarrett Hurd. And I think that's the best option. I think what Jarrett Hurd needs to do is to go to the Saddam Ali and Liam Smith fight. Try to get in the ring to the winner and go to the press conference to put his name out there so the fans and we can rally that situation, because we really want to see an undisputed 154 champion. I don't think there's ever been an undisputed 154 champion. I think Jarrett can do it. It's just all to the matchmakers, man. But let's rally for this fight. What's your take on it? But I do see Jarrett Hurd beating Liam Smith easily.
I think it'll be. I mean, see, the problem with Liam Smith is the style. You know, Saddam Ali is going to cause problems for Liam Smith. But let's say, you know, if his game plan, if he's able to get by Saddam Ali and win, I think in his best interest, if he wants to cross over, he already got a fight with Canelo. I mean, and he wants to put his belt up versus Hurd. And I think Hurd will be looking at it like, all right, I'll fight. That's even better, because if I can go get that third belt, kind of like Anthony Joshua did before I fight Jermell, that makes the fight with Jermell even bigger and more in my advantage, you know, financially. And I personally think, I'm kind of, as a boxing fan, since I truly don't believe if Saddam Ali wins that he will ever go, there's nobody that convinced me that Saddam Ali's people are going to be like, yeah, it's a good idea to fight Jarrett Hurd and you can win that fight. Come on, man. You got to be like, I mean, people don't just live in this false, and it's not like Jarrett Hurd is going to bring a game, like a life-changing financially for Saddam Ali to get in the ring with him.
He will.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to get $1 million to fight. He'll get $1 million to fight Jermell. But anyways, as a boxing fan, I really.
He's Saddam. It's like pick your devil. which devil you rather fight? Jarrett Hurd, who has 3 titles, and Jamel, who hasn't made his biggest payday was 300,000? No.
What are you talking? What are you talking about right now?
No, I'm saying is who else from Saddam Ali can get a big payday out of besides Canelo or Kell Brook?
Yeah, and that's why you got to be and that's why you got to be patient in boxing. I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'd rather get the big. I'd rather get. We're talking way bigger paydays versus Kell Brook and so if he beats Liam Smith, I'm just telling you, Saddam Ali and his team are taking the belt. They're going back up the mountain until they got to come back down for some big money. And I mean, even with Jarrett Hurd presents 2 belts, but he doesn't present the biggest money when they got Canelo in their stable and Kell Brook over there. If Kell Brook knocks out Khan eventually and they can make that fight, holy shit. You know, and Saddam Ali has a way better chance to beat Kell Brook stylistically than trying to fend off a Jarrett Hurd when he couldn't even fend off a Jesse Vargas. So it's just out of the picture. I think we should completely stop talking about Saddam Ali and Jarrett Hurd. I mean, if it happens, I'm willing to eat my fucking crow on it. And you know what I mean? And you know I eat my crow, so it's all good. But I'm just saying, like, I don't see that shit happening. But as a boxing fan, I'm kind of rooting for Liam Smith because I don't think Liam Smith has that much pull. He's not that big in the UK. I think he's willing to come over here and fight Jarrett Hurd for 3 belts. And stylistically, to be honest with you, Liam Smith will give Jarrett Hurd, like, a good fight. Like, he would give Jarrett Hurd a good fight on the inside. Like, you saw Lara Lara was doing some good work on the inside, and Liam Smith is not the worst inside fighter. I mean, obviously Jarrett Hurd would probably be a favorite, but he wouldn't be favored by that much in that fight. It's just the problem is Liam Smith has a bad style matchup in his next fight versus Saddam Ali, so he just got to grit. He got to get by Saddam Ali in a gritty way, man. Like, he got to really fucking rough Saddam Ali up and and just get on the inside and try to do what he can. And then, but I'll tell you this, after that fight is going to give us an outlook at 154. Because if Saddam Ali does win that fight, like I said, it's a 3-belt division unification. And it's going to come down to Jamel and Hurd. I don't blame Hurd's team for waiting. If they go about, you know, because Hurd just beat the king of the division. Big ups to Lara, fought his ass off. Like you said, you called it. You said he was going to stay in the pocket. I was like, hell fucking no. But he stayed in the pocket, and you know how hard that is for him to stay. Like, he really held his ground the best he can, half steps back. I mean, that's hard to do. Irizarry Lara is a trooper in my book. You know, I think he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He's one of the best slick boxers, and I've been a fan of his for a long time, and I respect him. And but Jarrett Hurd, you know, that was a great pass. That was a great passing of the torch. But I don't mind if Jarrett Hurd, because he deserves to go fight a Liam Smith if a Liam Smith wins, or go get an easy fight and then fight a Liam Smith, and he might make Jermell wait a little bit. I hope not, but I can see that happen.